Greetings and welcome back to Timberborn. I'm KatherineOfSky, and if my voice sounds a tiny bit husky today, it is because I'm a tiny bit under the weather, but just think of it as Timberborn, the sort of bedtime edition. And in any case, we are starting in our wonderful town of Scrap Farmington, where we have a note from Mayor Tux. The doubts on our water park's ability to acquire water have been greatly exaggerated. I'm sure the source block will provide. Remember, we are Scrap Farmington. They look at us and think, how do they even have water? At the same time, our good old creek has not dried up in many cycles. Potato bread our barrels are full, and the carousel is spinning. Now put on your bib, for I am going to bake you bread. Mayor Tux. P.S. If you're reading this, the most educated water management engineer, please know you are always welcome back. And then we have another note from Gareth Messman. And if we can't get water, we can always fill it up with coffee from one of our many coffee shops. You know, that's a great point. The next missive is from the Duke Abides. Dear Beavers, sitting alone in a coffee shop that has become so numerous it reminds me of foreign trips to Amsterdam, I have finally gotten the translation of the ancient writings from the learned beaver monks at the temple. It seems that the writings from each of the ruins comes from different eras within Beaverlution, proving my theory. One set of writings tells of settlements from bygone times with such names as Great Reservoirton, Sparkling River, and Shredderton, and speak of an easier time where there were fields of giant windmills harnessing the power of the wind to power the towns. Also the use of insects called bees to help with the crops. Such amazing claims. One of the other writings is confusing, to say the least, but something I'm going to research as soon as possible. It is to do with where beavers come from. As we know, we have the birth pods and we all come into the world in the same way. But these writings, almost completely translated, suggest that there were other ways that this happened in the prehistory of beaver kind. It is entitled The Joy of Six, or something close to that. As I said, this requires more research. All of the ancient writings suggest the existence of a KOS, whatever that is. It seems to be some sort of Mother Nature sky goddess, and the monks at the temple say that this is a real entity, perhaps connected with the White Arrow? Speaking of the White Arrow, we have had multiple sightings in the last few days. Construction workers claim to have been saved after a stone building almost turned to calamity, and other beavers claiming sightings out by the temple at Scrap Farmington. While out at the ruins a day or so ago, I saw a lonely figure struggling to carry water and supplies back to the new housing projects overlooking the ruins. I was studying. I left them extra bread, berries, and baked potatoes outside their door so they didn't have to struggle alone. Hopefully this cheers them up and lets them enjoy the Beaver Moon celebrations. This is all for now. Happy Beaver Moon to you all. Oh, that was a lovely entry. It was so good. Thank you very much for that, the Duke of Bites. Okay, so we are now into things and stuff. All right, so we have many projects going on. However, we need more projects. I noticed that we are struggling a tiny bit with wood, I think. Let's just click this and see if I'm right. No, we have 308 wood. Never mind. I was going to suggest that since this is now full, or both of these log things are completely full, that maybe it might be time to shift the wood gathering from here to over here, as in these people will benefit and are able to build their dams. We have a lot of thirsty beavers, but they need to drink from their water containers. Apparently they forgot how to do so. Now, we have an issue here where I was using this dam and it was a temporary measure, but we do need to change this into a levee. That is what we really want, I think, in this project here. Though, maybe we don't, because right now, these wheels are spinning and these are also spinning because the water is flowing out into the world. Now, why is the water flowing into the world? That is because we have this thing. Is this too high? Is this... Actually, we could raise this up to the 3 height, and it'll still overfill because this is lower than the levee walls. So that's a good thing, I guess. Let's see. This is still... So these guys, I don't know if they're accessible in terms of can they get the logs out? Oh, but they're emptying anyway. It doesn't matter. All right, so we have these. These are also emptying. All right, these are inaccessible, I think. So lots of stuff has happened here. All right, is this overspilling yet? No, not yet. Okay, so this is still filling up this area. This creek is still very much full. We need to kind of get stuff going over here, though. Looks like we are very short of explosives in Scrap Farmington, but the carousel is spinning, and that is the most important thing, as we all know. I don't know if it might be worth building some more water wheels along this way, just to give us a little bit of extra power. I don't know. Could be good. Could be not good. I don't know. This might be edited, so we can get 3 squares back and delete 2 squares. It would be a net gain of 1 square. I don't know. All right, what else have we got going on here? We have these projects which are paused at the moment. And we have the Flame of Progress needing lots of planks. And of course, the Tribute to Ingenuity needs a ton of stuff. Now, did we finish the Tribute to Ingenuity in Gnawington? I don't know. It doesn't look like there is one. Okay. So that was a project we were going to work on, I believe, and we forgot to. I forgot to. You probably didn't forget to. It was just me. So anyway, let's figure out where we want to have this. Probably here. This seems like a good place to have the mini projects, or we could just have a celebratory thing way up high, maybe in this kind of area. I don't know. What's going on over here? These are just buildings? Okay. What we could do is kind of put it in place over here, potentially. Let's see, decoration, no, it's a monument, it's not decoration, how dare you, right? Okay, like somewhere like this, maybe? And that would be high up. Do we need it higher up? I don't know. This would cover a huge, huge area, and it needs to, because man, is it expensive. Lots of blocks, lots of metal blocks. So that means we could put, or we could put it like over here, potentially. Now, we are going to need extra housing in this area. Well, maybe not that much extra housing, because we do have a few houses that are so far not yet populated. As you see, the beaver to housing ratio, I forget what Mayor Tux called it. It was a very nice acronym. But yes, we can put it over here maybe. Maybe it's worthy of putting right there, like right across from that patio situation. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's put that there. We do need to put in some of these platforms like this, I think, because it's big enough and we can't put a building underneath that. We definitely need the road there. So let's do that. Let's have this. My goodness, our beaver population does not exceed my capacity to build beautiful houses for them. This is quite sad. All right, this is going to need a lot of planks, gears, metal blocks. So I want to get those machines working and running. Seems like we're pretty good on saving everything, or saving materials for everything anyway. I didn't mean like saving the world yet, because I think people are pretty terrible at that. But do we want to have a water pump here, or water tanks maybe over there? I don't really want them over here, to be honest, because I can't see them. I can't see if they're full or not. Well, I guess I can. In sort of the default view, they would be sticking up a little bit over here. I really don't want to delete any more farmland. That's what I'm kind of like worried about. But they can be placed over here as well. We could also delete some wheat and put it over there. Let's see. This one would go here. It would only delete 4 squares of wheat, and goodness knows we have a billion wheat. We have much wheat, I believe. Yes, 372 wheats. Wheats. Yes, this is new KOS word factory here. I think we can probably. Oh no, this area is wheat as well. So this is obviously getting worked on over there. Oh, and we also have some of these guys running this water stuff, and maybe we need to lower this a tiny bit more. I don't know. Let's do that at 1, and we'll do this at also 1. Okay, so that should, I guess we can do it a little bit lower because that would overfill. Let's see, if this one is lower, it goes into here and that one just flows outward. Yeah, that works better. Probably. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Not that much though. No, too much, too much. All right, we need to slow it down a bit because it's leaking. It's leaking out. However, I really would like to get some of this done. I think we need to have a temporary district to build these items out here. Because right now we are kind of losing a lot of area that we could have these wheels working. So if we get that going, that would be really, really nice. So let's see. What do we do around here? We can take this thing to fix this. No, we can't fix that area there. No, we would have to destroy things. Help. Okay. No, we're okay. We're going to be fine. It'll be fine. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building a few things here because we have used this structure. Build here, 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 and that needs to go there. And how do we do this part of things? Why do we have this shaft over here? This I don't understand. Maybe to go... I don't know. I am confused by this. Very confused. All right. It does look like we might need to have another district over here to work on. Now, this is going to be kind of an interesting place. Do we have this as a tiny district that's going to grow up into a bigger district? Kind of like Wheeling Dam is? I didn't forget the name. I promise. Nope, nope. Didn't forget it. Nope, nope, nope. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, so that's a question that we have here. We could start out as temporary. It is quite a long dip here. This is very, very big. Very, very long dip. But we are having the wheels spinning. So it definitely might be worth continuing this along in this snake design. However, this is unreachable by our builders. We've determined that already. So what I think maybe we just build another district center here. And maybe it could be a collection district as well. Do we want to keep on continuing this for another area? Let's see. That one stops there, goes back and forth here. We could have another thing and maybe we take a tiny water channel back to the thing. Back to the source or back to this reservoir. That is a possibility. Let's see. If we make this thing, let's just think about this here. Or not think about it, but plan it out. That's always the best way to do this. It needs to be too wide. Okay. So if we have this here, we could do a 2 wide thingy here. Okay. This is more wheels. And then potentially 1, 2, and block here. More wheels. Oh, and it would end in there. Okay, so this is, wait, hold on. This is going this way. That's going this way. We can go back this way to this way and then back this way over here. Wow, and we are actually at our blocks again. That would work really well, actually. Really well. So if we did something like this and then deleted these blocks here, it would flow into our catch pool. So that would be kind of nice. Really nice. We might make this 1 wide so that, I don't know, does it need to be 2 wide or 1 wide? I'm not sure, actually. We could make this a tiny bit shorter like this and then just delete pieces. So let's see, that way. That could be deleted technically. And this one could also be deleted and that one be deleted. So we have this kind of like more diagonal thing going on here. Yeah, that would work. I think that would work. And we could also delete this one too. All right, so that's a plan. That could work. All right, so let's make preparations for this to happen. I think we delete that and put a levee over here. And then our little denizens will work on that. It does look like they have quite a bit of a circuitous route that way. Do we have wood? I think we don't. I think we have almost no wood here in this. Oh, we have 266 wood. We are busy beavers. Right. Okay, so we do have our beavers. These guys are working on those trees, which they're not that many, not that numerous at all. We do have these trees here. These are scavenger flags, however. We don't need those. We need our beaver workstations, also called lumberjack posts, which I think I didn't put any in. Is that correct? Yeah, I think I didn't put any in. So I think a good spot might be here. Let's just delete a few of these trees. There we go. And this should cover this whole area. So if we get these done, it should be just fine. Okay, there we go. I'm going to prioritize those. Now, are we able to open this up? Do we have enough horsepower? We do. We have many horsepower, whatever the heck horses are. We can do stuff. All right, we also have the lumber mill here. And how is our ring power line doing? Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, we are struggling with the planks, of course, but also someone mentioned to me that I could have put the bridge of this over that, but I think it would be a little bit less dramatic, and I'm liking the dramatic at the moment, so yeah, we're going to stick with this for now. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. So let's see, this thing over here, probably we need to get builders. How are we going to get the builders to do this? We have no idea right now. That has been going over there. We might have to do just a pathway from here and go down. That might be what we need. Let's see. Let's see. Let's pause this. We're going to just do this piece by piece here. Pause. Okay, so they can walk on this thing and reach to that. All right. Now let's get this crop situation deleted. Fortunately needed. 1 and 2 I think should be enough. All right. I'm loving the beavery stories. It's so great. And I love the Duke abides references to the folk tales. And they call it ancient history. I wonder if there have been eons since I played the folk tales or not. See, that I don't know. It could be. All right, so here we have tribute to ingenuity. There, that is not happening anytime soon. Anytime soon at all. Okay, so now that we have this situation organized, we can look at this and figure out how we want to do things. I think that is too far for our district to reach. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's too far, way too far. So maybe what we need to do now is just put in the new district around here, hereabouts. So what I want to do is we need to have a road that kind of connects things together. And we're going to start with pausing this block here. So we can have a road kind of going... Actually, I'm going to have to delete that block. And go there. So we're going to take this over here and maybe we put the district center... somewhere. Yeah, somewhere is a good where. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, let's get a new district center here. Put that like, sure, right there. That's great. It'll be fine. We'll have to delete this, I think. Yeah, we'll have to delete this and let's just delete the row. It doesn't really matter. It's not even there yet. So we don't have to worry too much about this. But what we do need to do is we need to have a path here. And this is very temporary. So district gate, we're going to put it right maybe here or something. Like there. All right. So soonly, no, that can't be a word. Soon-ish, we're going to maybe put the district center up here. And we can have this area going on. We're going to have to make some bridges to traverse all of this terrain. It's very, very rough. Very tall escarpments here and mountainous, but it is quite cool. It gives us a lot of possibilities for building. Maybe some interesting like mountain houses. We can try that. All right, I want to build, we need to build the drop-off points for our beavers to leave materials. So let's just put them kind of over here. Have a little bit of option where how we want to get down and maybe make some stuff around here. This area almost certainly will not be flooded, this whole area. So we don't need to worry about that so much. Now then, let's look at our limits and see what we need. These are just going to be quite temporary. Let's do berries 0. I think we're not going to have breeding for a bit. And after that, we're almost certainly going to move our distribution posts. 0 there. Bread will have 30. Carrots 30. Explosives 10. Flour 0. Gears 0 for now. Grilled potatoes 30. Logs, yes, 50. Metal blocks will have 0. Oh, metal blocks. Ooh, this could be a great place for suspension bridges. I'm thinking that could be cool, but we're not going to put any in here because these distribution posts almost certainly are going to go kaput. We're going to delete them, so I don't want to delete blocks. Paper, definitely, oh, excuse me, planks. Let's have 20 planks, 0 paper. Potatoes 0, scrap metal none, water. Let's have 30 water, and wheat 0. Okay, that'll do for now. And now we just need to figure out how we get stuff to them. So let's see, Wheeling Dam is getting a whole bunch of stuff that they don't need right now. Let's delete the carrots off of their plates because they have the ability to make carrots. They have the ability to make baked potatoes. And are they making, they're not even making their own bread right now. Okay, so we don't need that. Let's see. Berries. They have berry bushes, but are they ready? They're 33% done. That sounds unready to me. Do we have, these are progressing? They're doing well. You know what? They have enough berries that I think they can survive for a bit. So let's take the berries off as well. So take those off. We just want to reduce these things as much as possible. So Wheeling Dam, let's also take off the wood. What is this? What are those? Oh, that's flour. Oh, right. Okay, nice. So let's go ahead and do a new route. So, wow, my voice is going into the far reaches of who knows where land. Okay, bread, and we'll take carrots. And then this is District 9, by the way, if anyone wants to put in their hat for sort of, it's going to be sort of an expedition leader post right now. Wait, did we do bread and carrots? We did bread and carrots, and grilled potatoes is what we need. Okay, great. And then we'll add water. But yeah, expedition leader right now to this area. Maybe we'll have a mayor later. It's going to be kind of a cool district, I think. Because of all of the building possibilities are kind of great. But I don't know what we're going to do about the water possibilities. We might have to just like, though they do have the ability here to get some water from this reservoir. Not a lot of posts, but maybe like Scrap Farmington, they don't need a lot. All right, now then we do a new route to here. We definitely need logs. And we're at 10 now. Definitely need planks. All right, what else do we need? We have logs and planks. That's the basic building blocks of our society. So there we go. All right, so let's let them deliver a lot of the stuff, especially the water and stuff like that. Looks like some of our beavers are beavering away and adding these bits into place. We'll go ahead and extend these lines here for them to build more of this and get that done. Hooray. I don't know, but we could even extend this all the way out here. It is going to take a lot of logs if we want to do that. But it's a possibility. I don't know. So a couple of people said, oh, you don't have to fill this in. You can just have a deeper area. However, that deeper area is basically a tiny area for evaporation because it's never going to be pumped. The water's never going to move out of there. It's going to become stagnant and mosquitoes and wait a second, that's the wrong game. But yeah, it's not going to be very useful. So I'm not sure that we actually need it. I don't think we need it at all. So anyway, let's just keep on going with our current projects here. Okay, we're checking on these things. That looks pretty good. This is working. Oh, they haven't done this yet? What? Hello? Oh, probably because builders can't reach it. Well, darn, that doesn't help me at all. Do we need to build a builder's hut around here? Because I bet it's a builder can't reach issue. Can builders, like, reach over and delete stuff? Well, in any case, we could... I wonder if we could tell the farmers to No, they wouldn't care. They're like, nah, we're fine. We're not doing anything. We're not going to harvest this ever because we have way too many carrots here. What do we do about this? This seems rough, I think. I think we have to have a way to get down there. Question marks. I don't know. Don't know how to get down there. It's really weird when like you don't have the ability to get there. Let's see. How is our building huts organized? How do we work? Yeah, we can only get here. The sigh is real here. This is, I don't want to delete stuff. You know what? But we're going to have to. We don't have any choices here. It needs to happen. So we're going to delete this. Also, by the way, my throat is really hurting. So it's going to be hard to make beaver videos. So if I skip a day or something like that, just know it's in pursuit of a healthier throat. It's like, owie. Okay, things are going pretty well. How are things over here? Lovely, just lovely. Wow, even these are getting filled from wherever. I'm not even sure which pumps are on. Just these, maybe? This has been a very... Oh, drought. Drought. Ooh, I didn't even notice. I did not even notice. Okay, so this is going to have to go up. Up to 2 and up to whatever. 1.5 is fine. I didn't even notice. I didn't hear the thing. I must have been talking over it. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Okay, so what do we got here? We want to do... All right, so that's fine. That's fine. Let's pause all the things that need pausing. These need pausing. These need pausing. Pause, pause, pause. I think that's it for water pumps there. These are fine. This is actually overflowing like crazy. I got so involved in the other projects there. I was like, whoa, what happened here? These can keep working. This is underwater. And the rest is fine. I think I'm going to leave these dam blocks as dam blocks. Because of that, you know, passive flow thing that we had going on there. That was really cool. All right. We are in Scrap Farmington. How are things going here? Full water tanks all around. We have 2. I should calculate how many we need here. I know that we made a calculation before. Mayor as Cottontail had that calculation, but I kind of forgot. So let's see. What do we have here? We have 41 beavers right now. These guys, they need... Okay, so they need 2 water per day, I think. Or is it 1 water per day? I think they have 2 water per day. So for... I don't know how many days of drought we're going to have. So for a 30-day drought... We're going to need, let's see, 2 times 40, say, is 80. So let's see, 80 times 30 is a lot. It's 240. No. 280 times 30 is, no, that's more than 240. 2,400. Does that sound right? That doesn't sound right to me. That sounds like way too much. Maybe they only have 1 water per day. These have a capacity of 300, so we have a total capacity of like 600 here. However, the river does hold quite a lot of water, so maybe it's just pumping it all out. I don't know. But let's see. We are going to have less power soon. But I think we're ready for the drought. It is happening. It is coming. All right. So drought has started. We have a 22-day drought today. I'm going to look up the figures for the water. But for now, we have some beauteous sights on our wonderful river. Reservoir 2 has been completed. This is pretty great. So I think what I'm going to do is to get this episode to you faster, I'm going to end it here. Thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.